Please adhere to YouTube select guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alright, so today I'm going to be day drinking at the 1970 Osaka World Expo Commemorative Park, which as a whole I am looking forward to doing much more so than not. I have a knockoff 9% Strong Zero in my backpack. It's a tall boy can, and I am expecting to get a buzz. And I am looking forward to doing so at the location of, well, the 1970 Osaka World Expo. It's now a commemorative park, as the title of this video would imply, and it is a pretty cool and very nice park if you ask me. We are currently right next to the Expo 70 Pavilion, which, while I haven't gone inside, I do think is probably just an informational place to hang out in the AC and learn about what was going on at the World Expo in 1970. I've only got about 40 minutes until the park closes, so I want to make sure that I hit up everything that I want to hit up for the video, and the first thing that I want to go to is right over there. I don't know if you guys can see it through the trees, but there is a giant statue over there, and I want to get it on video. So that's where I'm walking to right now, I will acknowledge. We can see over here, there's just like a field where people are playing frisbee. There's a nice like shelter area over there. I figure that used to be like some sort of pavilion from a country or something like that kind of thing, and they just kept it afterwards. From what I can tell, this park, when it wasn't a park and it was actually the 1970 World Expo here, there were probably a lot more pavilions and buildings and stuff like that. It does appear that they've torn down a lot of them and have really only kept the most significant of them, like the pavilion back there and like the one in front of me over there as well, and of course the statue I'm going to, which was very much the centerpiece of the expo at that time. Now, there's not only a park in this local area. The park closes at 5, but thankfully right across a highway, and if you cross the highway, you will get run over, except you won't, because there's a bridge that goes all the way across the highway from a monorail train station. That's right, to get here you have to take the monorail. So really feels like Walt Disneyland, I'm not gonna lie y'all, but if you cross back over the highway and you get back to the side which the monorail station is on, there's a whole mall over there. There's a big Ferris wheel, stuff like that. So even after 5, there's plenty of stuff to do over here. So even though it's 4:22 as of this point in time, 4:22 in the afternoon, and even though I'm gonna have to leave this park in a little bit under 40 minutes, I am nonetheless still expecting to have plenty to do around here. But we are almost where I want to go. Let me go ahead and build up suspension, and let's go ahead and flip the camera around and take a look at the giant statue. There it is. This is the Tower of the Sun at the 1970 Osaka World Expo Commemorative Park. It's been featured in a couple pieces of Japanese literature, including manga, and I think a light novel or two as well, and I love the design of it. It is gorgeous, if you ask me, and I'm just gonna walk around it real quick. I'm just gonna walk around the other way, just so I can give you guys some good angles and whatnot, and I'm gonna also show y'all like the exact front of it. They do have some photo spots over here as well, where you can like set your phone down and put a timer on it. I'm not gonna walk in front of there because I don't want to interrupt anybody's photos, but I will walk right here. Great view, beautiful view. But we can see there's like some food areas over here as well. There's a gelato place and looks like a okonomiyaki place, I think that is. So there's plenty of food options at this park. I don't know how many of them are open like during the week and stuff like that, but it's currently Sunday, and it makes sense that they'd be open on weekends because that's when this park is going to be getting the most business, of course. But lots of food places, and this just seems like a really nice chill park to go to, frankly put. It costs 260 yen for me to get in, but honestly, that is perfectly fine by me. $1.50 to go into a park like this that's honestly very well taken care of. To see some cool architecture, see a cool statue, absolutely worth it. I got no complaints on my behalf. And plus, I get a pretty good I get a pretty good looking ticket too. Look at this ticket, y'all. It looks pretty nice, if you ask me. Got the Tower of the Sun right there. No complaints on my behalf. Hell yeah, brother. Now we're really getting up close to the statue, and look at that. It's just huge. Like, even, I don't think photos really do it justice, honestly. There's photos of the statue online, but they honestly all kind of make it look small. But no, genuinely, it's huge. It's massive. The texture of it is like a very nice plaster, but like the red on the statue is like a smooth sort of tile texture, but then the white itself is sort of like, it's not like a pure white, it's like an off-white because it's dirty, but I think that adds to the aesthetic. And then there's like sort of a plaster aesthetic to it, but then the face itself is a concrete, with that being metal up there, but then the wings or arms being of that sort of plaster. It's very cool, not only just aesthetics-wise and just like how it looks, but like texture-wise and like the use of different materials, or at least different looking materials. I love it, and I'm a huge fan of it, I will acknowledge. I love like giant pieces of art. I don't know why, but I've just been a big fan of them. Like, giant pieces of art are so awesome, and you really can't go wrong with this one. Like, even though I'm using like a wide lens, like, it's still not all on screen, which is pretty crazy, frankly. But, and the back does have a design to it as well. You can see there's a sun tile, sort of black face, with a smaller tile, green sort of sun rays coming out. And overall looks pretty cool. Maybe not as cool as the front, I will acknowledge, but looks pretty cool nonetheless. I'm gonna back up just a little bit. We can see in front of me. There's like something over there. There's a whole area to sit down over here with no shade at all. This is not where I'm gonna be sitting to have my drink, because there's no shade at all, but very cool. No complaints on my behalf, let me tell y'all what. Now that I've shown off that area, I think I want to go find a place with shade. I'm seeing there's some trees over there. There's some trees over there. I think I'm gonna sit over here and see if I can find a place with a bench. I don't know if there's any benches over here. I've never sat over at this area before. Let's see, I might have made a mistake because I am not seeing any. Oh no, it's 4:30. I only have 30 minutes to drink my alcohol. All right. So I have 30 minutes to drink my alcohol. I need to find a bench. And I have a tall boy can of alcohol to drink. Okay, thank God there is a bench actually in the shade over here. I don't have time to be picky with benches, and it doesn't look like a bad bench anyway, so I'm gonna go with it. There's also like a pond over here, which has like some cool stuff in it. They've got like a boat, like a sailboat. There's like some dots in it. I guess those are there from the 1970 Expo. And there's a whole building over there as well and stuff. It's a nice park. I really do like this park, I will acknowledge. There's a crow. What's up, crow? There's so many crows in Japan, it's crazy. Like, there's crows, like, where I live on the east coast of the USA, but, like, there's nowhere near the amount of crows that there are in Japan. Like, it's crazy how many crows are here. All right, these all kind of have a little bit of bird poop on them, but thankfully not on the actual sitting portion of the bench itself. I am gonna go ahead and see if I can get, my alcohol all out, if I possibly can, because I only have 28 minutes to drink my tall boy knockoff strong 0.9% grapefruit alcohol drink. I got here a bit late, I'll acknowledge. I've actually only been at this park for like, I want to say 40 minutes now, but got my drink out. It's a strong chew high. I don't know what brand. I guess Star Select is the brand. But yeah, Star Select Strong Chew High, 9%. This is the grapefruit flavor. And let's go ahead and get it cracked open. If I can. Let's take a sip and find out how it is. Never had a Star Select one of these before. I did just accidentally pour a little bit of the alcohol down my face. That was not a very good first sip, but we ball nonetheless. But overall, doesn't taste bad. In fact, I'd have to say it tastes pretty solid. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all, honestly. Pretty good, frankly put. The flavor of this drink right here is quite good. Doesn't really taste, excuse me, all that much like alcohol. Tastes like grapefruit. And while grapefruit is the heaviest flavor, it is also a light flavor. It's not just dominating my taste buds by any means. So I think this would pair well with a lot of stuff, I'll acknowledge. In front of me, I've got a Ferris wheel over there. I've got the statue, the Tower of the Sun over there. Behind me, there's something. There's a lake. There's a bench, like where you can, like... There's an ant on my leg! There's an ant on my leg. Bro, get off of my leg, bro. This bench does appear to have a bunch of bugs on it for whatever reason. Probably because it's a bench that's been sitting here since the 1970s. I mean, like, honestly, just looking at the bench, like, this is the bench. Like, frankly put, I would not be surprised if this has actually been here since the 1970s. Probably not, more than likely, but it's possible. I'm not going to deny that. Now, I do kind of want to walk around with my drink a little bit now that I've sat down. I did want to sit down for a few minutes, but there's also one other thing I want to do during this video, and that is to have a snack. Now, I gotta walk a little bit to go have a snack because there's not a snack area around here, but I know where one is as long as they haven't gotten rid of it. I think I'm gonna take another sip or two and walk over there because if I want to have a snack, I should probably get moving now because there's 23 minutes left. This is probably one of the busiest day drinking videos ever made because, frankly put, we're on some time constraints. Not forgetting anything. Don't want to forget my sunglasses. I don't believe I am forgetting my sunglasses. So let's get going over to the snack area. Now, I assume in 1970, when this area was actually the expo and the expo was actually going on, I figured they did not have designated smoking areas because it was 1970. 1970, you smoke anywhere you want. You don't need no hidey hole kind of thing. Good view from here, by the way. Love it. No complaints on my behalf. But, everywhere was a smoking area. However, since 1970, things in Japan have changed and outdoor smoking has become, to an extent, looked down upon in some areas, especially in many public parks if you're not in a designated area. And so as such, well, while you might have been originally able to smoke anywhere you wanted at the Osaka World Expo in 1970, might have. I don't know if that's actually the case, though. While you might have been able to do that originally, though, smoke anywhere that is, you can't anymore. There are designated areas, and that is where I'm heading to right now, I will acknowledge. Let's see. Ah, yes, perfect. Okay, so here is a smoking area. There's also another one right there. So we're right here, and if we go up this way, we can hit this smoking area, and that's where I'm gonna go to. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go to. Big bet. Let's walk over there, but instead of walking on the concrete path, let's see if we can walk on the hillside over to it because, honestly, this looks very pretty. Glad that they actually have the smoking areas on, like, the maps. Because, like, I have been going to so many places which just don't put them on the map. And I'm just like, if you don't put it on the map, like, they exist, they're there. But, like, if they don't put it on the map, how am I supposed to know where to go? Thankfully, the 1970 Osaka World Expo Commemorative Park is not one of those places, which means it's even more base than I previously thought, I will acknowledge. But yeah, this path I'm on right now is pretty nice. A nice stream going by. Nice hillside with some sunflowers up there, which are looking very healthy and very happy, I will acknowledge. Overall, this is a nice spot to be. I've just got to keep walking on the path and just find where I want to go. Probably got another third of my drink left. I think I'm a little bit over halfway done. I'm gonna try to hop this stream. I wanted to look at the sunflowers, which look pretty nice. There's some koi fish in the water. Oh, there are actually some koi fish. Yo, those are huge. Those have literally probably been here since 1970. Yo, look at bro. Bro is massive. Bro thinks I'm gonna feed him, I think. Like, bro can see me right now. He definitely thinks I'm gonna feed him, which I'm not. That's pretty cool to see. Looking at nature, Jacob admiring nature, admiring koi fish Jones here. Those are pretty cool koi fish. Man, this is good though. Where is this smoking area though? I should have probably just stuck to the path that was already there. Honestly, I think I messed up. I think I got lost, y'all. I got lost in the 1970 Expo Commemorative Park horror movie. Actually, yo, honestly, this would be a pretty solid setting for like a horror movie. Like, honestly, I feel like it'd be pretty solid for that. I think we've made it back to the path, though. We didn't really get lost. We are back at the path. As we can see, there's some bathrooms over there. And there's the big Tower of the Sun. All right, now this smoking area, it could be up or down the path. I don't know which. But I do know that I think I see a map up here. So I'm gonna go take a look at that. That's it right there. Let's go. That's it over there. This is a great spot. Although the smoking area is kind of right in the sun, and it's just one ashtray. It's like the saddest smoking area ever. But, you know, big baller moves nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? This is probably... Wow, holy crap. This has got to be the most sun... like burnt ashtray I've ever seen. Like, this is normally a bunch of colors. Like, it says smoking area up here has all of this. Like, this is normally a bunch of colors, but like, it's been sitting in the sun, which points this way every day for so long, and we can tell like this is fine, but like this, which is like directly facing the sun, is just messed up. That's so amusing. This is genuinely the most sunburnt smoking area sign I've ever seen. Overall, like, look-wise, like, this is really nice. Like, it's just kind of like a field with some nicely maintained shrubbery, some paths, some mountains stretching off into the distance, something over there, I don't know what that is. And then there's like a little seating area over here. This is a solid spot. Overall, am I glad to be day drinking at the 1970 Osaka World Expo Commemorative Park? I certainly am. But there are 7.5 minutes until I need to get out of here, so once I'm done with this, I'm walking to the exit, I'm grabbing a thumbnail for the video in front of the statue, and then I am out. I'm buzzed, not only from the alcohol, but also from this. I am very buzzed. Finished off my smoke. Don't think I forgot anything. I've got my sunglasses on my face. There's a good spot. And I'm ready to get out of here. Let's go. Some vending machines over there. I don't need nothing. I have a Pocari Sweat in the side of my backpack. I have my beer in hand. And there's trash cans. Don't want to finish off my drink. Well, wait, no. I was about to say, I can go ahead and finish off my drink and throw it away. But if I do that, I can't get a screenshot by the Tower of the Sun. And that's what I want to do. I want to grab a screenshot. I want to grab a thumbnail by the Tower of the Sun. So actually, I'm not going to do that. But I will sip on my beverage while I'm walking. I gotta admit, overall, the Star Select Strong Chew High, very solid. Very solid. Pretty much the exact same ingredients as the Strong Zero Pink Shot, which is a grapefruit flavored Strong Zero. 4 to 4 drank in a 4 to 4 park on a 4 to 4 day. I'm having a great time. And I'm seeing a nice path over here. Now, I could just walk all the way down this normal path, but does this gravel path over here take me anywhere in particular? Yeah, if I go on this path, I'm gonna go this way. I've never walked on this path before, and it looks like it takes me through like a little bit of a bamboo forest at the beginning and then just like shrubbery. But it is 4:57, 2.5 minutes to get out of here. Finish off my drink before the park closes. Gotta do it. I am really buzzed right now though. The drink got me really good. The smoke I had got me pretty good as well, not gonna lie. Man, this is a great drink though. Grapefruit flavored Strong Zero really is some gas. I'm gonna try to grab a thumbnail with the Tower of the Sun real quick if I can. Let's go and drink the rest of my drink. And it's now 5 o'clock. Let's get out of here, y'all. And the manhole cover I just went over. That was for the 2025 Osaka World Expo. There's the monorail over there. There it is. There's the monorail. I feel like I'm in Disneyland right now, bruh. Let's go and throw in my drink. Just like that. And on this bridge, it goes literally over a massive highway. I think there's a tollway because there's like toll boxes over there. So I'm pretty sure there's a tollway. I love just looking at highways and car spotting, honestly. And if it wasn't so warm, honestly, I wouldn't mind stopping and doing exactly that. The parking lot on this side, though, for the mall, had some pretty cool cars. It had a McLaren in it. It had a Renault Kangoo, I think it is. I think it was like a Renault van. And then there was also a Toyota Pro Box that was lifted. It was really nice. Oh, here's the monorail track. Up close and personal. Oh, and there's the gift shop. I almost forgot. Yes, I want to check out the gift shop. I almost forgot about it because there's the Expo 70 Commemorative Park gift shop. And it's right here. It's open till 5:30. It hasn't closed yet. I want to check it out. So let's do that. It's tempting. It's really tempting. $20. I'm buying it. That one's a bit too much for me, though. Alright, y'all. I think I'm getting this. It's gonna be like 25 bucks total, but totally worth it. I want the figurine. Konnichiwa. No. Oh, hi. Thank you. Well, there we go, y'all. I got my goods. No complaints on my behalf. Ended up costing me $35.80, which was more than I thought. Oh, the statue was more than I thought. I thought it was $2,200. It was actually $2,800. I'm gonna walk over here though, because there's another smoking area. They've got a sign right here too. Some stickers at the top of it, like graffiti-esque stickers. People be saying graffiti in Japan doesn't exist. It totally does. It's just not as prevalent as in like the United States. But there's a map right here. I don't know what this says, but it's showing where we are. And then here's the Tower of the Sun, and it's saying like don't like smoke and walk, don't litter, etc., etc. Stuff like that. Something along those lines. I didn't translate it with my phone. Well, I think that's all I had to this. I'm gonna go ahead and step it out real quick, or just put it in the ashtray which has water so I don't have to worry about stepping it out. And now I'm gonna grab my backpack and I'm gonna end the video. Hope you all have enjoyed watching today's video where I drank. I'm getting more original, jumbled up, I'm buzzed. Hope you all have enjoyed this video where I where I drank some alcohol at the 1970 World Expo Commemorative Park with the Tower and the Sun. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. If you guys have enjoyed watching this video, of course, like, subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, everything like that, all in the description down below. Go check it all out. Appreciate y'all watching today's video. Until the next one, stay safe in peace and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?